Hello and welcome to Efficient Strategy Gaming. Today we're going to be playing Panzer Corps 2, the new DLC, Axis Operations 1940, which comes out today, December 10th, 2020. And let's get into the game here. In the last video, I showed you a preview of the Eben Emael scenario here in the DLC campaign. And I figured a few things out after a few playthroughs, so I wanted to show you guys that. And my army composition is much better and optimized now. So let's get into it. We have two fighters because we're going to be up against two CAS. And then we, of course, have our complement of 4 Stukas, 2 tactical bombers, and then it's kind of necessary to have 2 recon units because we have the negative trait that we cannot go through the fog of war. And so on the glider end here, I've gotten around not being able to push through the fog of war by putting 3 tanks in this swamp area over here. So I did not realize last time that we could actually put ground units in this swamp area. And I've reduced the amount of artillery because it seems like we're on the move quite a bit and they're not as effective as I would like, and the mobile artillery doesn't keep up as well. And all the infantry now have at least trucks, and we obviously have a lot more tanks because they're able to hold up well against the fort's guns. All right. So first thing we're going to do is move our tanks out here so that we can gain vision over the fort. And then right out of the box here, we should be able to get to the fort. Okay, that was an unfortunate landing. And what we're going to try to do here is encircle the fort. I think that's probably more of the key area to land. And you are going to need to get this airbase over here to get the encirclement. So now once they're encircled, they're not able to reinforce and the guns are going to be quiet. So you're pretty well set up here. I did not understand that game mechanic in the last playthrough that I did. And then pretty much the rest of your forces just need to bridge this gap here. This whole area in front of you, these plains, it's just a kill zone for the fort. And if you keep the fort bottled up here like this, yeah, you're pretty safe. And these tiles right here are not able to attack against you. One of my good CAS is able to take out this artillery in one shot. So I want to show you how I set up that CAS with the heroes. And basically what we have here is lightning attack, immune to all types of support fire. So the enemy's AA does not work against this unit. Flag killer, +5 attack, and rapid fire, 2 times more shots. So you will be able to dissolve this artillery piece as soon as we're able to move up our CAS. And so the first turn in terms of this is much like the last playthrough that I did. And now that I understand this encirclement mechanic and staying encircled like this and how important it is, it'll be pretty easy because you're going to be able to go across both sides of the fort here, and you're going to be able to do quite well. I would not attack into Maastricht from this line because you're not able to silence the guns of this fortress right off the bat. And I would not venture through here. There are more fortifications and artillery. So pretty much the main bulk of your force should move around here. And this actually connects all the way to the other side here to Liège. And if you have a ton of mobile forces set up, you should be able to do this quite easily. You're going to need to have trucks in all of your land transports, the Opel Blitz, and all of your infantry, and you're going to need to rely on the roads. Just make sure that you don't mistake this rail line as a road here, and you should be okay. And moving your forces through here doesn't net you much, but you do get this one province. So what I typically do is cut back across through this way. So it depends on the vision that you have in this area. If you have vision, then it's easier to just cut around here. But I think the long way around, protecting this airbase is the way to go in taking Maastricht, because you will take fire from over here, and then Liège will eventually reinforce the fort. So that is all for this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and consider supporting Slytherin by purchasing the Axis Operations 1940 DLC. I'll see you guys on the next one.